This is 10.3 Algebra Review and Application and Extension. Starting with the first Algebra Review problem, it says solve 8r minus 12 is greater than 7 times the quantity of 6 plus 5r. Start by distributing the 7. When we do that, we have 8r minus 12 is greater than 42 plus 35r. Next, we're going to subtract 8r from both sides. When we do that, we get negative 12 is greater than 42 plus 27r. Then we're going to subtract 42 from both sides. When we do that, we get negative 54 is greater than 27r. Divide each side by 27. And we get negative 2 is greater than r. Next algebra review says solve 33 plus 4x is less than the quantity of 4 times x plus 7 plus 5. We'll start by subtracting 5 from both sides. When we do that, we get 28 plus 4x is less than 4 times the quantity of x plus 7. We're going to divide everything by 4. When we do that, we get 7 plus x is less than x plus 7, which is not true, so it's no solution. Next one says, write the equation of the line for the following graph. It is y is equal to negative x plus 3. Next one says factor. We have 54 n squared plus 552n plus 120. Start by factoring out a 6. When we do that, we get 9n squared plus 92n plus 20. Then factor. So we have 6 times the quantity of 9n plus 2 times the quantity of n plus 10. Next one, we have 27v squared minus 90v plus 75. We're going to factor out a 3. When we do that, we get 3 times the quantity of n of 9v squared minus 30v plus 25. Then we factor. we get 3 times the quantity of 3v minus 5 times the quantity of 3v minus 5. Next one says solve by graphing. We have y equals negative 8x plus 4, so we start at 4. Go down 8 to the right 1. Connect our points. Next one we have y equals negative x minus 3. Start at negative 3. Go down 1 to the right 1 multiple times. Connect those points. Our answer is where they intersect, which is at 1, negative 4. Next one, find the volumes to the nearest tenth. We're going to have V is equal to 1/2 AP times H. Fill in our information. We have 1/2 A is 5.5. Our perimeter is 8 times 5, or 40. And our height is 11. Simplify, we get 1,210 kilometers cubed. Next one we have V is equal to pi r squared h. Our radius is 2, our height is 5. So pi times 2 squared times 5. So pi times 4 times 5. 20 pi. Direction said round to the nearest tenth. So that's 62.8 miles cubed. Okay, number 3, we want to take the volume of the big prism and we want to add it to the volume of the tiny prism. So our volume, area of our base times our height. So that's length times width times height. So for the big one, that is 18 times 8 times 12. And for the tiny one, that's 6 times 3 times 8. Multiply those out. Get 1,728 plus 144. For a grand total 1,872 centimeters cubed. Okay, number 4. We want to take the volume of our prism and we want to subtract the volume of our cylinder. And remember, our volume is the area of our base times our height. So for our prism, that's our length times our width times our height. And for our cylinder, that is pi r squared h. Fill in our information. So we have 18 times 10 times 8. Our radius is 2, so 2 squared times our height of 18. So we have 144 minus, we're rounding to the nearest tenth, so 226.2. So our answer is 1,213.8 inches cubed. Okay, number 5. We want the volume of the big pentagon minus the volume of the small pentagon. So that's going to be 1/2 AP times H for both. Fill in our information. We have 1/2 times 634 times 4,605 times 77. The other side, we have 1/2 times 182 times 1,320 times 77. Simplify. We have 1,1,2,4,0,3,4,4,5 minus 9,2,4,9,2,4,0. So our final answer is 103,154,205 feet cubed. Okay, last one, number 6. Okay, first we need to figure out how many cows could Mr. Kelly's barn feed for 1 year. So we want to take the 215 cows And we want to multiply it by the 150. And that is equal to 32,250. Okay, then we want to take the volume of the top of the barn and we want to add it to the volume of the bottom of the barn. So the top is 1/2 base times height, and the bottom is our length times our width times our height. Fill in our information. We have 1/2 times 30 times 15 times 40. And our other side, 30 times 20 times 40. Simplify, we have 9,000. And we have 24,000. That gives us 33,000 feet cubed. This number is bigger than this number. So that means Mr. Kelly was correct.